There are techniques to hiking. I think your foot placement just gets better. Like, Pennsylvania's really, really rocky, and the first time I went through, I took really small steps over all the rocks, and I just felt a lot more comfortable this time. I was able to, like, keep my pace up going over all the rocks and just take larger steps. And things like with the sticks.
Jennifer, who is averaging more than 30 miles a day, is also burning twice as many calories as most people.
I think I, on average, burn about 4,000 plus calories a day, probably more than 4,000 calories a day. And so I try to take in at least 4,000 a day. It's just like, I mean, Brew can tell you, sometimes I hate eating. Like, I'm just not hungry, but it's just like, you have to keep putting food in your mouth.
She said the other day, she said, like, I offered her something. She's like, I don't care. It's not food anymore. It's just fuel. It's like, I don't even think about it as food. It's because she just doesn't have a taste for it, except ice cream.
Yeah.
In the last 2 weeks, she's probably had ice cream 6 or 7 times. And
when we say I've had ice cream, it's like at least a pint to myself.
But a pint of Ben and Jerry's, which is like twice as fattening as regular ice cream. The other day we went to Taco Bell and she ordered.
The lady at the register is like, "Is this all for you?"
She ordered like 3 pounds worth of food.
As Jennifer gets close to the end of her hike, she knows the last few days may be the hardest.
But one thing I'm telling myself at this point is, I can sleep when I get home, because I'm really tired and I'm not getting as much sleep as I would want, and it's just at the point where we got to go hard for a little bit longer, and then I can sleep when I get home. Yeah. If we're able to finish next weekend, it would mean this week would probably be the hardest. Well, the highest mileage-wise and one of the hardest on the trail. But that's kind of what you want at the end. If you feel good, you want to try for that. But whether it's a week or a month, we're going to put one foot in front of each other and get there.